Hey guys, we are back with some more Halifax Tugboats franchise mode, and we are here in the preseason of year number 9. And you know what? I was debating this in between episodes whether we should assign a captain or not. And you know what? I decided we should assign a captain because even though we didn't go far in the playoffs, there's someone who really has stood out to me over the past 2 years of just this team in general. We've had two President's Trophies in a row, and I feel like this player, he led our team in points last year. He's had two Norris Trophies in a row. The captain of this team is going to be Derek Pouliot, well deserved, and hopefully he can lead us to a Stanley Cup, with the alternates being Hensick and Bjorkstrand. Very nice. So let's get right into it. Actually, you know what? I'll show you the lines first that I made up. So 5-on-5, nothing has changed. It's Meyer and Connolly switched sides because Connolly dropped back down to an 84, and I'm going to keep it on the second line, even though he's a third line scorer now listed as. However, take a look at his career stats. He had 55 points last year, 68 points the year before, plus 17, plus 23. And then you look at his shooting percentage, and oh my God, 18%. That is why I'm keeping Connolly on the second line with Raquel and Meyer. And I want Connolly and Meyer to grow as much as possible. And obviously, Hensick, Point, Bjorkstrand, Wilson, Rowe, and Kozlov. I switched Rowe to a center because that's what he's been playing this entire time. And Hudon as well. And then Shaw and Hartman kind of dropped off a little bit. Hopefully, they can recover to where they were last year, which was an 83, I believe. So hopefully, they can get back to that point. Klingberg jumped up to an 89. He is officially a top 2 defenseman, but we're not playing him on the top 2 because I really want to keep Pouliot and Jones together. They have fantastic chemistry together. So I'll put Klingberg with Fowler and then McBain and Brule. Power play looks like this: Bjorkstrand, Point, Connolly, Hensick, Klingberg. That is unchanged from last year. And then Meyer, Rowe, Raquel, Pouliot, and Brule. So my reasoning for putting Brule on the power play instead of someone like Fowler is because I feel like he has a little bit of an offensive upside, and I really want him to grow. So, like, if you look at his shot power, I mean, he's got a pretty decent shot power. Slap shot accuracy is a little bit to be desired, but he's got a pretty solid. He's got decent passing, decent puck control. Not bad offensive awareness for a defensive defenseman. So I want to try him out on the power play, just see how it goes. And that's the only difference, I believe, on the power play. Oh, and Meyer as well. Meyer's on there as well. So, and then 4-man power play looks like this. I switched. I put Klingberg on here instead of Hensick, obviously, because, defenseman. Penalty kill will be Jones, Fowler, McBain, Brule. So that pair is getting some ice time there on the penalty kill. And then extras, I decided to put Fowler and Klingberg on the top 2 for the 4-on-4 and the 3-on-3 because, Klingberg's top 2, so I want to make sure that he gets his ice time and doesn't drop. Hensick and Meyer are the extra attackers. Shootout is Point, Bjorkstrand, Pouliot, Hensick, Klingberg. So, and then obviously goaltenders, Corpusalo and Stellars. So hopefully, this is the roster that gets it done. I mean, I know this is relatively pretty much the same roster as last year, but we will have a full year of Brandon Point this time. We'll have a full year of Cam Fowler. We'll have a full year of John Klingberg as an 89, and we'll have a full year of Derek Pouliot as our captain. So hopefully, with all those changes, that is what we need in order to get that Stanley Cup. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right into the simulation here. We're not going to play a game. We're just going to hopefully get a couple months done here in this episode because, just need to get the series moving along a little bit. All right, so what do we really want to scout here? I would say forwards. Yep, 6 weeks. All right, so game against Carolina, New York, Philadelphia. Let's see what we got here. Allocate budget. Okay, 1 second. You know what? Why do I even mess with that? No, you can auto assign. I don't really care about that. As I said, guys, I don't even know why I have Owner mode on. I'm not sure why I started out year 1 with Columbus. I probably should have just replaced. I probably should have substituted Columbus for Halifax in the first place. But whatever. I mean, I guess it'll allow us to go to year 11. So, because I did decide that we should go to year 11 because we spent year 1 in Columbus, and that was really more or less a throwaway year for us because it was more just dumping off Clarkson and Hartnell. That was about it. So, first game of the regular season against Vancouver. Let's do it. They auto-assigned this as a promotion night, so let's get this underway. First period, and that is Jay Connolly with the first goal of the regular season on the second line. Second period, very nice. Hudon and Raquel. Awesome. Third period, and Meyer. 4-0 shutout for the Halifax Tugboats. Very nice. So it's a promising start to the season, boys, but keep it up. Just keep it up. Owner goals evaluated. I want us to win a regular season opener. Very nice. So, got $15,000. Not that that really matters in this series, but what are you gonna do? So, got 2 games here this week. A little bit long of a break here, 5-6 day break almost, and game against Colorado. That is gonna be a 6-3 loss. Oh man. Minnesota, that is going to be a 3-1 win. Very nice. So let's keep the win, not streak, but let's stay in the winning column here, boys. Against San Jose, very nice. A 4-3 overtime win. Vancouver, Arizona back-to-back is going to be a 5-2 win and a 3-2 shootout loss. So we're 4-1-1 in the first 6 games. So that's not terrible. I guess we'll simulate past October, so we only have 1 more game really against Minnesota. 2 games against Minnesota in the first month, so I believe that is our the last we'll see of Minnesota unless we see them in the finals this year. Yeah, and that's a 4-1 win. Very nice. So we're 5-1-1, so not a bad start. Let's just check out the stats just in case, just to see who's doing what. Come on now, this is so slow. We are 3rd currently. So there's actually 2 teams that are ahead of us who are 8-1-1. I can't see where they are because EA Sports. All right, there we go. Pittsburgh and New York are ahead of us who are 8-1. All right, so John Klingberg with 8 points. Very nice. That's what I like to see. Connolly with 7 points. That's why I did not demote him off the second line. I knew he would still be able to contribute even though he dropped to an 84. And it's pretty clear that honestly, he can contribute on the left wing as well. So we can play him on either wing, which is fantastic. But I would prefer him to grow there on the left wing. So Meyer has 6 points. So that second line is tearing it up, man. And Raquel with 6 points as well. Hartman with 5. All right, good. He's backed up to an 83. That's what I hoped he would do. Brain Point with 4 points in 7 games. Not optimal, but at least there's someone getting points, so I can't really complain. Henry Rowe with 4 points, that's good. Bjorkstrand 4 points, Pouliot 4 points, Jones 4 points, Kozlov 4 points. Everyone's chipping in. Shaw with 3. Shaw's back up to an 81, so that's decent, I suppose. Russ McBain with 3, Hensick with 3, Hudon with 2, Fowler with 1, Wilson, Brule with 1. So, all right, it looks like this team's working out so far. Let's check out the plus minuses. Is anyone a minus? Nope, doesn't look like it. Nope. So everyone's at least a +1, and McBain is a +8. That was a good change there that we made. 3 power play goals on the year so far: Klingberg, Meyer, and Bjorkstrand. And let's see the shooting percentages actually. Meyer, 21 shots, 23.8 shooting percentage. That is fantastic. 5 goals. Let's check out goaltenders. And Corpusalo, he's not bad so far. 2.4. Save percentage, 0.908. Could be better. But look at this. Stallars, in his 2 games so far, he has redeemed himself from last year. He has a .950 save percentage. Now, granted, that's only in 2 games over the course of 7 games total for the team. But he's shown some promise so far, so I like it. We'll just take a look at defenseman alone. Yeah, Klingberg. I really wish that the first line would chip in more, like Point, Bjorkstrand. But you know what? As long as someone's getting points, I don't care. I don't care who scores. So let's check out the team stats, I suppose. Let's take a look here. Goals for per game. We are in second in the division, only to Pittsburgh, who has a 4.11, which is absolutely insane. We are tied for a close second, or not tied. We're a close second with New York Rangers. They have 3.56. We have 3.57. So that's, again, still not bad. Goals against per game. New York with a 1.67. My God, that is ridiculous. And we're actually fourth, 2.14. So that's still really good. We're just, our division is stacked defensively, apparently, at least in the top four. And then power play wise, it could be a bit better. But again, these teams up here, New Jersey, New York, and Pittsburgh, they will all come down to earth eventually. Especially New Jersey, my God. Only 7 power plays, 3 goals. Yeah, that will definitely come down to earth within the next month, I would imagine. Penalty kill, all right, 82.4. That's not terrible, as I thought we would be. You know, we usually start out terrible on the penalty kill for some reason every year, but you know that's good. I'm okay with that, especially with the record we have right now, 5-1-1. So that's not bad. I won't worry about any of that right now. We're just going to keep simulating and hope for the best. So if EA Sports would hurry up, my God. I mean, that is slow. Come on now. Oh, my God. This is really slow. Y'all got to fix this, EA. All right, let's sim 1 month and see what happens. So Montreal, Winnipeg, what is going to happen here? This is going to be a 5-2 win, very nice. And Winnipeg is going to be a 4-3 win. Awesome, awesome. So, scouting, yep. Let's go, yeah, OHL forward 6 weeks. Doesn't really matter too much at this point. We're getting towards the end of the GM mode, at least for YouTube. What I was thinking is once we're finished with the YouTube part of it, like, you know, for just recordings, what if, because I set the GM mode to go to 25 years. If we still don't win the Stanley Cup, would you guys occasionally want to see a live stream like of the Halifax GM mode? Like, it wouldn't replace any new GM mode that I start up after this, but it would just be something fun that we can do, you know, whenever I have the time on the weekend or something, or, you know, just really whenever I feel up to it. So if that's something you guys would like, then we can definitely try to do that. Because, again, I want to really see the heights that I can take this team to. Because I didn't want this to be just a 10-year GM mode that I just, you know, do and then throw to the side when I'm done with it. No, this team is, it's got a special place on this channel. So really want to try to, you know, live it out as much as possible. So final day of simulating here. Let's see, what is this going to be against Calgary? This is going to be a win. All right, I didn't see the results. 2-1 win. All right, there you go. So we are 16-4-2 now. We have a fantastic team in the regular season anyway. New York apparently is 17-7-1, so we are 1 point behind them. Let's take a look at the individual stats here. Klingberg with 20 points, you god. Yes, very nice. So, I mean, Pouliot, he's not scoring as much as he was last year, but you know what? He is a +10, and he is still scoring, so I'm satisfied with my decision with him as captain. So Klingberg with 20 points. Connolly with 18. He is not slowing down at all. He's not letting that overall get to him. Braden Point with 18, so he picked it up a little bit. Meyer with 14. That's good. He's up to an 87 now as well, so hopefully he can live up to his contract and grow a little more. Raquel with 13. Bjorkstrand with 13. Hudon with 12. Hartman Rowe with 11. Hensick with 10. Kozlov, Shaw, and Jones with 8. McBain with 7. Wilson with 5. Brule with 4. Fowler with 3. Poor Cam Fowler. Dropped off offensively a little bit. We do have a few minuses here. Bjorkstrand, Point, and Brule. That's a bit concerning. So looks like the first line isn't scoring too much compared to their opponents. So that's a bit concerning. I might want to keep an eye on that. But I mean, we have a solid record otherwise. So I mean, I'm not going to make any changes. Stellaris dropped down to earth a little bit compared to his hot start, but Corpusalo is now tearing it up. 2.15 goals against average, 14 wins, 13 or not 13 losses, 3 losses, 1 shootout loss, and a shootout. Jesus, save percentage of .923. Can't even talk today, and 1 shutout as well. So, I mean, I can't complain, boys. We're doing very solid right now. Let's check out the team stats. Goals for per game. We are 4th in our division, 3.23. So that's still really good. It's just the rest of our division is OP apparently. We are, where are we in? Oh, yeah, we're 1st. Goals against per game. I didn't expect to see us up there at the top. 2.32, very nice. Not penalty kill, power play. As I said, boys, can't talk. 18.5, so not bad. Not bad. I would like us to be a bit more up there, but you know what? That's 18.5 isn't terrible. We could be at the bottom here like New Jersey. I mean, dear God, they started the season 42%, and now they're 11. poor guys over there. Penalty kill, we are now 3rd with 84.7, so that improved. That's nice. That's nice. And then our last time we were 7-2-1 away. We were 9-1-1 home. We are 7-3-1. So that is awesome. Great start to the season so far. And let's check out. Oh man, we are a 95 for goaltending now. Actually, you know what? Let's check out the lines. I just want to see Corpusalo's overall. I didn't see it in the stats page there because we're up to a 95 now. 85 and a 93. Wow. All right. We really have a special goaltending tandem here in Halifax, boys. Kozlov's up to an 85, but I'm keeping Connolly on the second line because, yeah, I mean, his points speaks for itself. So, yeah, I mean, really nothing to change here. I mean, I know we, we're not at the top of the division for everything, but you know what? We're a really hot team, so, I mean, why change anything? The only team in our way right now is New York, and, you know, they could very well fall off. Well, as easily as we could, though, so we really have to, you know, keep an eye on it. So, why don't we simulate one more month since this is going so well, and then we'll end it off after we check out the stats after this month. Sounds good there. And a shootout loss against Calgary, so that I don't have a problem with that. That's a Western Conference team, and we got a point, so not gonna complain there. Eastern Conference team, very important game here against Detroit. Very nice 6-5 win. I mean, not ideal. You know, we let in quite a few goals there, but we scored 1 more. And a 5-4 loss against New York. And a 5-4 overtime loss against LA. So I'm not too fussed about that one. I kind of wish our defense would clamp down a little bit more, though. We've let 5 goals in a row in 3 games. So, yikes, the defense is starting to cripple a little bit here. Come on, boys, get back in form. Amateur scout call. Q forwards for 6 weeks. Yeah. Anaheim, that is going to be a 3-1 loss. Come on, defense. What are you doing? No time for a vacation. There you go. 4-0 win against San Jose. Pittsburgh, that is going to be a 2-1. There you go. All right, they heard me through the TV screen. But then they're back to a 3-2 loss. Come on, boys. Don't get in the habit of doing that. If we want to be a solid contender for the playoffs, we're going to need to let in 2 or less goals per game. Come on now. There you go. 4-0. Another shutout. That's the 3rd shutout this month. Nashville, 2-1 overtime win. Very nice. LA, that is going to be a 3-0 win. 4 shutouts on the month. And we are now 23-8-4. So that is not bad at all. Actually, pretty good. The only team better than us right now is Pittsburgh. We're 25-9-3. So we have a really competitive division this year, boys. I don't think there's anything we can really do to improve that much because we're just, you know, the entire division is just crazy right now. All right, so Klingberg slowed down a little bit, but the good news is Braden Point picked it up, and he has 24 assists, 9 goals. Klingberg, 28 points. Pouliot, 25. Bjorkstrand, 23. Connolly, 23. So Connolly slowed down a little bit, but that's fine. Again, as long as someone's doing the scoring, I don't really care who is. Myers back down to 186. That's great. But he's got 13 goals, so he's more of a goal scorer, it appears here. Yeah, last year he was more of an assist guy, but this year he is already on pace for about 25 so goals, 26, maybe even 30 if he really picks it up. So Hensick with 19 points, Rowe with 19, Raquel 18. All these guys, Brule with 6. So, I mean, Brule on the power play, you know, doesn't have a power play goal. Hopefully he has a power play assist. Because, I mean, but hey, I can't complain. We're doing well. Jones plus 16, Meyer plus 14. So everyone's doing their job defensively. Actually, let's check who's at the bottom of the plus minus here. So yeah, we don't have any minuses anymore, so that's good. Is there anything? I'll check shooting percentage. Let's see. So 91 shots, 18.7 shooting percentage for Bjorkstrand. I won't count Hudon since he doesn't have as many shots. And Meyer 79 shots, 16.5. So that is fantastic. Where's Connolly? 8.2. Ooh. Not too good for Connolly, but you know what? At least he's getting assists, so I can't really complain. It looks like he gets more goals on the right side and he gets more assists on the left side. I'm not sure what I'm doing more. That's the thing, because we're playing well. We play well with him on either side, so I really don't know. But I feel like he's going to grow more on the left. But at the same time, I want him getting goals, so I don't know what to do about that. Whatever. We're getting wins. We're performing well. That's all that matters. Corpusalo, 2.33 goals against, and save percentage of .916. So everyone's pretty much doing their job right now. I have not too many major complaints, if any. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape right now, boys. We'll just check out the team stats really quick, and then we'll end off the episode because, again, I really don't have too many complaints. We're first in goals for, 3.29. Very nice. Goals against, we are third, 2.4. So we're not that far off of first. Carolina is 2.32. Power play, that is 21.4. So the power play improved on its own. However, we have a far less power play opportunities than these three teams above us. So, you know, we'll wait to compare ourselves on that. But yeah, I definitely feel like we are one of the better teams on the power play. Penalty kill wise, we haven't dropped off too much. We're at 83.9 still, so we're in the top 3 in our division. The last 10, we are 6-3-1. Away, we are 12-3-2. Home, we are 11-5-2. So that is very nice. Let's actually check out the whole league. Now, I gotta get in the habit of doing that. It's just kind of overwhelming to do that when there's so many, you know, when there's no, it only tells you the place of the team. It doesn't say what actual position they are for that specific category. You know, it's a bit confusing. So we'll just check out the top of each category. Anaheim's in first. We're a close second for the entire league in scoring. Goals against, you know, we're in the top 10, so that's good. Edmonton's really good defensively. Power play, we are in there in the top 10. Penalty kill, we are, I believe that's top 10. So yep, very nice. So, I mean, with that, we're pretty good, boys. We are pretty good this year so far. I mean, I wouldn't say we're as good as last year. I mean, maybe we are, maybe we aren't. But you know, hopefully, if we don't win the President's Trophy this year, then that means we won't have the President's Trophy curse, and we can actually win the Stanley Cup. So that'll about do it for this episode. I'll leave you guys here, and I'll see you guys in the next one when we continue the simulation up to the trade deadline, and who knows, maybe we'll even go past it. So see you guys in the next one.